And welcome back to our second actual Who Win of the day. From Nolan, we have the question: Who wins in the fight, Kate Bishop or Hit Girl? Both are comic characters, although Kick-Ass is less of an ongoing comic than Kate Bishop's character in Marvel. Both are, well, one is self-taught, one is trained. Hit Girl was obviously the daughter of Big Daddy, and they basically just became vigilantes. That's what they did. He came kind of a Batman-esque kind of character, at least in design, but they were more than willing to kill individuals. Hit Girl is highly acrobatic, highly trained. She's skilled, particularly with knives, although she is still a very skilled marksman in her own right. She is competent hand-to-hand combat. That's really all. And she was even able to, what was it, the weird Russian chick? She was actually able to go kind of toe-to-toe with her for a little bit. But ultimately, she is still limited in many of her what she's capable of doing. Like, she can't take on an entire like army on her own or anything like that. But she can take on multiple people at once. As long as she, but to be fair, I believe she did that after getting an adrenaline boost. So yeah. Um, but Kate Bishop is more of a self-taught hero. She took up archery after being inspired by Hawkeye. She is an okay hand-to-hand fighter, but she's certainly not. She's certainly not a master expert or anything like that. That being said, her skills lie in her archery, which even Hawkeye even says, "Yeah, you are one of the best archers in the world." Now, he doesn't say she's better than him, but she's still highly skilled. And thanks to Hawkeye, she does have access to trick arrowheads. So she definitely is got the better weapon on call than Hit Girl does. She also does wear a suit that's designed, not, I mean, I guess you could say it's not designed for combat, but it's not really because it was designed by LARPers. So it's not really a combat appropriate suit. It just looks good. But she's also quick witted. She can think on her feet. So who do I think wins in a fight? This all comes down to where the fight takes place, not location. But are we talking long range? Are we talking mid range? Are we talking close range? If the fight at any point gets into close range, Kate's done. Hit Girl's a lot more brutal, a lot more willing to kill. So she usually carries knives on her. But Kate is capable of avoiding gunfire. So in any mid to long range scenario, I give Kate that advantage. Absolutely. And if Kate Girl gets hit with one arrow, she's in trouble. Her suit might be a little bit more combat effective, like Big Daddy's was, but it's not that combat. Like, you look at it, it's really not that. Like, it can't take gunfire very well, and it's definitely not going to take an arrow going straight into her chest. Now, whether or not Kate goes for a kill shot, though, is up for debate. I don't believe Kate has killed. Did Kate kill someone in the movie or in the show? And I'm using show Kate, obviously. I'm not talking about the comic Kate Bishop. I'd go straight comic Kate Bishop because you got comics, everything going on in there, and the comics get wacky. And even for characters like Hawkeye or like a Daredevil, someone's a little bit more base street level. So ultimately, yeah, in a live action, I would say Kate would probably, because the minute Kate gets one arrow in her, she's not gonna just go she's not gonna stuff like it's not the best you got. No, you ever get hit by an arrow and survive, that thing will put you on your ass unless you're huge, like Kingpin, unless you're a huge guy, that thing will put you on your ass. And Hit Girl's no exception. She is a small framed girl, so hits her, she goes down. That gives Kate enough time to draw another one, and if she has to, put another one in her. Now again, Kate's probably not going to go for the kill, but she's probably going to go for the incapacitation, which means she's probably going to aim for the other shoulder, and basically means that her arms are kind of going to just go limp. Now, whether or not her arms are completely, useless at that point, who knows? That or Kate's going to use like a putty arrow or something like that and kind of just putty her up. She's going to use something that is going to be non-lethal but enough to incapacitate her, like an electric arrow or something like that. And ultimately, I would say, yeah, I'd probably go with Kate because most times this fight, Kate's going to try not to get into close range. She's going to avoid close range. And Kate's good at running too, let's be honest. So I would probably lean towards Kate, but I think this is a pretty even fight in the grand scheme of things. So ultimately, I'll go Kate. But that's my thoughts. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, though. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.